All right, the market just closed about 10 minutes ago. Today is February 8, 2019. Let's take a quick recap of what the market has done for today and see what we could extrapolate and put some sort of a guess to see what it might do, right? Or we probably maybe just leave that on the weekly update, but we'll see. Let's go and take a look at the market internal. Before we do that, let's see what the cash index closed at. The Dow Jones Industrial closed down 63 points at 25,106. The S&P 500 closed up 1.83. So it's actually closed up slightly. It closed at 2707.88, and the Nasdaq 100 closed up 8.14. and it's closed at 6913.12, and the Russell 2000 closed up 0.76 at 1506.39. The Nasdaq Composite closed just slightly under 10 point at 9.8, closed at 7298.19, and the transportation closed down 21 point at 10,177. So there's a lot of divergence here. Let's take a look at the breadth. The market internal, the up-down volume ratio is still it closed at negative 1.18 on the New York Stock Exchange, and although we try to make a little effort at coming back up on the up-down volume itself, but the ratio is closed down minus 1.18, and in the Nasdaq it's actually closed up at a positive 1.09. So the up volume actually came back and overtook the down volume, and the Russell 2000 closed at negative 1.13. And looking at the advanced decline, as you can see, the advanced decline make a valiant attempt to come back up positive. It got close in the New York Stock Exchange, closed this big gap when it was down at minus 1800 or so, to only close at minus 122. So the decliner only outnumbered the advancer by 122. Early in the morning, it was outnumbered the advancer by over close to 1800. And in the Nasdaq, actually, the advancer actually overtook the decliner, and it had more advancer than decliner by 51. Originally, early in the morning, the decliner was way ahead, down at over 1500 more decliner than advancer. And as you can see on the cumulative tick, on the midday update we were talking about here, the cumulative tick was coming up at the neutral area, and actually it turned positive. Right, that was one of the things that we're watching for, and also the advanced decline. And the Nasdaq did not. Well, it did. It did peak its head above the positive a little bit, but still it's a pretty good reversal effort. Again, there's a lot of these OPEX stuff going on, and one of the surprising thing is didn't think the gap was going to get close today, since the entire morning session the gap was remain open. But as you can see, when you take a closer look in this 15-minute span, the ES ran up over 10 points or so. So it closed above the value area, right? And we'll take a little bit closer look at the volume profile later on. And in the NQ, you can see it also came up and just right above the value area. So overall the market is kind of mixed. We are seeing divergence with the ES and the NQ close up, but the Nasdaq AD line is negative, so that could kind of tell us, maybe give us a clue of what might to expect in the next day or so. Okay, and if we go and take a look at the the ES on the daily candlestick chart, so you can see you got a nice little hammer here, try to get back up above the 27.12.25. It got close to the 26.75. I think it came down to about 680 and change or so. But still looking for this thing to come down and tag this 26.75. Remember we were saying that wouldn't be surprised to see it, chop around here, because we got this high volume node here at this 27.30 area. Right, and we're looking for this thing to come down, because there is this small low volume indentation relatively to these high volume zone. Right, so but ultimately we're still looking for this thing to come back up, possibly to that 2800. So it's just a matter of how far of this pullback before it makes its push back up to this upper area of this balance zone. Okay, and here's the volume profile. As you can see, right, the volume profile basically broke out of this small little 2-day balance, and right now it is coming down. You can see that the value area, right, these the point of control is kind of shifting down, and also we are seeing a one-time framing down. Right, so although the price itself is close up from the previous close, but the profile itself, you can see it is doing a one-time framing down. And looking at the market profile, you can see we clear up a lot of stuff here, like I said earlier today. And I'm gonna clear up some of these down here. That's what I'm looking at. Right, so we got a lot of single print here that need to be filled. It finally filled the January 31st single print area here today, so that's completely filled. And there is a little bit of a single print here left by today's market profile, so we're gonna watch that get filled in the next day or so. The next trading session or so. So we'll take a little bit closer look at this on the next chart here, just flipping over to the daily profile. So you can see the daily profile here. Just quickly take a look at the market profile. It's a clean high, right, and also a clean low, so that's good. And here's the the single print area that it got left behind. Alright, so we probably will see that get filled next week. And again, also the other thing is notice that the point of control has also got shifted down. Okay, all right. So looking at the volume profile, we did get a little bit of a pinch, right, right near at the end. And so I think it's got a lot to do with this this run up. You see, this is start off at somewhere around 12:45 Pacific time, which is what 3:45 Eastern time, and it just run up near this what's that, just under 297 or something like that, 26.97, and it ran up to 27.09, I believe, somewhere close to that. So that's over 12 point run in about 15 minutes. Okay, and a lot of these probably the SPY 270 premium rider probably got squeezed on that and went run for cover and buy those naked call, or those calls that they sold for premium, and cover those up before it get assigned to them. So that's probably what happened with this big run here. All right, so that's the quick update. And again, if you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up to let me know, And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe and click on that notification icon, that bell icon, so you get notification whenever I do a live video or post a video on my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and hopefully your day have been profitable, and good luck on your trading. Have a great weekend, and don't forget we'll put up a weekly video during the weekend to just kind of take a look at the cash index. And if you haven't seen the last week's weekly video or earlier today when I did the live midday update, the link is below in the description below, so you can go and click on those links, or at the end of the this video there was also have a link on your screen as well. Okay, thanks again.